right, folks, for the 5 of us in attendance and the dozens watching from home, it's time! The Fastball Special is proud to present Sketchlemania 25, VHS Nightmares, sponsored by Dracula Visions. Back it, you'll be glad you did. All right, so entering the cage tonight, weighing in at 125 pounds, we have Becka Gravedigger Kinzie.
What's up? Hello. Upgraded to a new webcam here.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, joining us, weighing in at 170 pounds, even Sam the Aggravator Agro.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I'm not anywhere near 170 pounds, my friend.
Weighing in at 125 pounds, Mando Daley.
Howdy.
All right. And finally, weighing in at an even 457.5 pounds, even though that's not even, Jonathan the Nightmare Kociuba.
Hey.
Yay!
All right,
Hey.
it's time to lower the cage. We spare no expense. All right,
Impressive.
folks.
Impressive.
These guys are professional. It doesn't even shake you guys anymore. You're like, whatever. We're ready to scrap it out. All right. So, anything you guys? Dracula Visions. We kicked off Dracula Visions. I want to also mention that Jonathan Kociuba is just joined the team, so he will also be doing an item for it. So literally
Yay.
everybody in these Sketchlemanias for this month will be participating in the book, and we are already over halfway funded. So go check it out. All right, so tonight's theme. I don't even know how this actually came about. This was we wanted to do something spooky.
Mm-hmm.
I think didn't someone say let's do like 80s horror or something like that?
I think it was Jonathan. Possibly.
Yeah,
It was Jonathan. Oh, it was you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 80s horror. And then you're like, well, yeah, but I also like some 70s stuff. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
well, let's just make it VHS horror. So I think it's fitting. I mentioned it to a few folks, and they really like the idea. So so there you are, VHS horror.
Woo.
All right, let's go around. Do you guys have any fond memories of? I know there's some varying ages here, including myself. But do you guys have any fond memories of the VHS store or Blockbuster or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not known for embracing technology, but I embrace the VCR and the video store quite powerfully because I would, first of all, I was a huge animation fan, and to finally get like the Disney animated movies and stuff like that on video that you could actually buy and take home, that was huge. So I was super into the. I think I'm off.
Yeah, no, you're there.
Oh, okay.
Well, we hear you.
I was super into the video store, and I went until the last one closed down. I was going. We had one in our neighborhood. I'm not sure when it closed now, but last week that it was open, still going to pick up videos. So.
Awesome. Do you remember the controversy? Apparently, it was supposed to kill, it's supposed to kill cinema. At the time.
Mm.
Remember that? That was like, yeah, it's gonna kill cinema, and why would anybody go to the theater? Because you could now do this at home, and it's so funny, looking back.
Well,
Um,
especially since streaming is going to kill cinema.
well, yeah, maybe. Depends.
Hey, Ben did pretty well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What about you, Becca? Any like blockbuster memories or?
Let's see. So in my hometown, we had this mom and pop kind of store called Steve's TV.
Those are the
So,
best.
yeah. So they always had the best movie deal in town, and they had a fantastic anime section. And I remember looking at their horror display. Their movie displays were fantastic, but like there's something about the way they displayed their horror section that was just. I couldn't stop looking at it when I was a kid, and also it was a bit terrifying. But it's like I want to watch these movies, so that plus the anime, and there was always the Akira box set prominently displayed.
Ah,
Right
nice.
there. Yeah.
Nice.
Now I finally see those movies, or most of them.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and generally horror had its own little section. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember checking out like I was completely sold half the time just on the cover art of these things. Some of them were real stinkers and they had nothing to do with the cover art, but I loved it. Amanda,
I think I might have been like 8 when Blockbuster closed.
I know. That's so great.
Oh man, do you want to hear a recent I feel older story?
Yeah, go.
I'm watching Seinfeld.
I need to feel better.
I'm watching Seinfeld with my kids, and my son's girlfriend goes, "Hey, is that the guy who voices the B movie?"
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it actually is.
Oh my God. So Jonathan, did you used to frequent the Blockbusters and those little places?
I remember being like for horror stuff. I remember always getting like freaked out with is it the Ghoulies, the one with the goblin coming out of the toilet? Is it called the Ghoulies?
Ghoulies, yes.
The Ghoulies poster was always crazy. That's like edged my mind. The Dead Alive poster.
Yeah.
That one. I remember like so when I was like I think so for me it was the 80s, right? So I distinctly remember the Halloween with is it I think it's 5, the one with the child, no, or sorry, it's 4, the Child of the Clown, or is that 5?
With the kid?
Yeah, what was it called again? The 5th one?
Oh, the 5th Halloween. Oh my gosh. There was the resurrection. I don't know offhand, but it's probably because the actual child, Mike Myers as a child, was in the first one.
No. I mean the next generation. It's supposed to be Laurie's daughter. Laurie's like a orphan, like her daughter, because they kill her off in the later on in the series. They just off camera they say she died of a car accident.
Oh,
okay.
and then
that's the revenge. That's the revenge.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's before Curse of Michael Myers. I think, yeah.
Yeah. I have it here. Yeah, it's revenge.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Woo, going deep cuts, John. Very good. Yeah, I loved it. I actually miss. Although like it's so much more convenient now. Because you would go there on a Friday and you'd expect to get a movie, and then of course you see the cover there, but the movie's gone because someone else took it. Be all pissed off, but yeah, there was just something about like just going there and selecting something, and they had that smell.
Yeah. There's always that nostalgia. Like for me, it was like, oh, the movies I want to watch, and I'm not allowed to watch them. But
oh.
Yeah, but now it's like, ooh, Netflix and whatever. Like I can watch.
That's right. That's right.
So it's great.
Very cool. And I think that again, I might be just because I'm old. I think there was really a really cool art form to the VHS covers too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they had to be, right? Because if they weren't going to put the budget in the film, they might as well put it on the cover.
Yeah, because like you need the cover to sell the movie, right? So it's best to invest in a good, memorable image.
Yeah, for sure.
This is a weird topic. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this, but this is a crazy weird question. But do you remember the Frankenhooker cover?
I do.
It talks.
Yeah. Oh, you press the button.
Yeah.
What did it say? I can't recall now. It was a cool line it was a line from the film, obviously.
Yeah.
My God, yeah. Frankenhooker, jeez. Frankenhooker visions. Let's do it. Amanda's like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
I'm just mildly confused.
Tim Duncan goes Kruger, Jason. All right. Jamie says, Jamie Daley says, somehow making me feel old and young at the same time. Julian, video store talk always makes me think of finding Puppet Master. Yes, and Reanimator.
Oh yeah.
Good times. Yeah. I used to love those full moon features. I still do. There's something about them. They don't have the best quality or the best actors or the best effects.
But they're so entertaining.
But they're so fun, yeah. But they have heart.
The people who made them cared.
They cared. All right. Okay, so Julian says Curse of Michael Myers is 4, I think. Yeah, Curse, I think, and then 5 is Revenge. Yeah. Oh wait, 4 is The Return.
Yeah, 4 is The Return, because I remember I did a movie poster for Curse of Michael Myers for Eyesore.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Eyesore. So that's probably the last video store right now. Eyesore Cinema at the time being.
Wow. Okay. Do they still have that one downtown?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Is that the one?
Yeah, it's the one. It's the only one.
Oh, I love that place.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was still going.
They still do it right now. Their hours are kind of weird. It's like it's basically it's like it's open on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays.
Yeah. I love it, but I always feel a little dirty going into that place for some reason. I don't know why. It's one of those like perfect dingy video stores, man, that have
perfect place to rent Frankenhooker.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, and the movie, yeah. Sorry. The button would say want a date. Yes, of course it did. Yes. Julian knows. Want a date. Play with all the crazy money. All the dirty money. Roxanne Bastian says, Frankenhooker, what? It's a classic. Go check it out. You'll appreciate it. You can thank us later. I think it's Sam's fault, actually. Pretty sure he brought it up.
No, okay.
Maybe I didn't bring it up.
Yeah, Sam.
Come on, Sam.
Oh,
Sam
man.
has it on VHS, Blu-ray, DVD, 4K.
I didn't say I didn't have it. I just said I didn't bring it up.
And if he had a phone, it would be on that too. Roxanne says, I need that in my life. Yes, everybody does. Has anybody not seen Frankenhooker here?
Actually, I haven't. I think, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've heard of the name, but I just,
Right.
There's just a lot on my to-see list.
Yeah.
Frankenhooker is not on the top.
It's not on the top.
Yeah.
I still got
bump it up a few notches.
Yeah,
Maybe
like, yeah, I'm currently even though this thing I'm watching is not really on topic, but I'm going through Squid Game right now.
Oh, that's fun.
I just
Yeah.
watched the first episode.
You what?
Just watched the first episode. I really love it.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Right at the end when I'm just kidding. No, I powered through it like in a day. It was so great.
Like I already want to make art with that series, but
I already found the STLs for it, so I'm gonna make some 3D prints of the guys with the masks.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. After I do all the Dracula ones.
Yeah.
It's on my back pile.
You got a lot. You got a big list right now.
Yeah, it's going well, very well. Thank you, everyone. If you're watching and you backed it, or regardless, I appreciate all the support, and I'm really excited about this project. And I think whoever does back it is gonna really enjoy it. There's some great pieces of art in there. You know what? Speaking of art, we haven't done our little bit round table here. Let's go around and see what everybody's drawing tonight. So I'm gonna go from the top. We have Becka. Becka, what you got for us tonight?
I am going old school David Cronenberg, and I'm drawing Michael Ironside from Scanners.
Jester?
So anyone who isn't familiar with Scanners, go look it up. Scanners 1981. It has the iconic head exploding scene. But for me, I don't know. I'm going through a Scanners obsession lately. Just it's good, weird horror science fiction.
Yeah, I mean, Andy Cronenberg. I went through a Cronenberg thing myself, like years ago, like in my teenage years, and I just ate up everything that this guy did. Really interesting stuff.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say that Cronenberg. When I was like in I think grade 4, my family had the illegal box, and I made the mistake. I made the mistake of watching Crash.
This is live, man. They're gonna come.
I watched Crash as a elementary intermediate kid, and it really it scarred me a bit.
Scarred me.
Gotta say. I don't know. I haven't watched it since. I don't know. I don't know if I'll appreciate it better now, older eyes. But yeah, so a little too complex of a concept.
Yeah. I mean, Crash.
He's a very unique filmmaker. Nobody quite like him. Interesting visual style and this really slow pacing and all the very weird ideas. I really.
Yeah, there was really no one like him at the time, and I don't know if we could even really say anybody's come.
Not really.
To him. Yeah.
Yeah, just during the 80s, he made a lot of interesting films, not just Scanners, but like The Dead Zone, and also, of course, The Fly.
The Fly. One of my favorite, Videodrome.
Yeah, Videodrome.
That actually would have been a good one for tonight.
I almost did Videodrome, but I was like, no, Scanners. It's been more of an obsession lately.
Whatever you're feeling.
When I was thinking about what I wanted to draw, I came this close to going with The Brood.
Oh my God!
Those little creepy kids, man.
Oh, I love The Brood.
Yeah. What was the one where they had that sort of parasitic STD?
Rabbit.
Not rabid. Not rabid.
Okay.
It was one of the earliest ones. Okay, now I gotta look it up, or I'm gonna go nuts.
Shivers, maybe.
Shivers. That's it. Yeah. Okay.
I think you're right.
I think it's all on YouTube. I think you can watch that whole thing on YouTube now.
Yeah, Shivers was something else. All right, so let's move on. Let's head over to Sam. What do you got, Sam? What are you working on tonight?
I am doing the Alien.
What? Oh my God! Oh, that's so good. Good call. And is it the alien from Aliens, Alien 3, or Alien 4?
It's the
I'll
alien
go.
From Alien, the best of them.
the original Alien. Yeah,
In my
yeah.
opinion, the best.
I still think I think the first two movies are both excellent, but
Yep.
I think the second one's really an action movie. It's not really a horror movie.
Mhm.
Agreed.
More of an action movie. So I still have my favorite is still the first one.
Me
Yeah.
too.
You
There's
get
nothing
that-
like that film.
The good Geiger imagery in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that the whole underground, area with the space jockey and the the blue haze with the eggs underneath it, all and those big,
Chest burst there.
just,
Yeah.
just great, man.
Mhm.
No, nothing like it had ever been done on film before. Really, really groundbreaking.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and I mean the alien itself is just incredible. That design, and the ship, and there's so much about it, and just the atmosphere as well of that first one really. And I think they really did a great job with the follow up, making almost a completely different movie.
Yeah.
I think that was what was brilliant about Aliens was he didn't try to do the same kind of movie.
No,
He just did something completely different tone, an action movie, and it worked great, much better than trying to redo it, as we know from Alien 3, which I still think is a beautifully directed movie, but it's basically Alien again. It's just the same movie.
Mhm.
yeah. There's
The
a lot
funny
of
thing-
issues with that one too, though. Have you seen the uncut one? It's actually pretty good.
No, I haven't seen the uncut one. No, but I'm actually a big defender of the film. I think it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's David Fincher, and he did a
I love
really
Fincher too. Yeah, that's why I'm the same. Yeah.
he did a really
Yeah.
great job shooting it. It looks fantastic, but it's just the same story, and it just feels redone. And plus, everybody was so disappointed that they killed off the kid and Newt
right.
and Hicks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I down
Backlash. He took some backlash on that for sure. But
Yeah. Well, I don't think
mean,
he had any choice.
yeah, I mean anything that Fincher does is gonna look good at the bare minimum.
Yeah, he's a great visual director.
The funny thing about that movie too is that he just finished the Madonna video "Express Yourself," and
Oh,
it
yeah.
looks similarly, like the set looks so similar. It's that industrial.
really?
Like,
I didn't know that.
I think they used like the same set, or they took parts of the set or something. Because he did music videos just before that time. He was, I think, Alien 3 was his first like movie.
First feature.
First feature.
Oh wow.
But he did Madonna "Express Yourself," and it's just like the same kind of saturation and stuff. Like if you compare it, it's it can work as like the soundtrack, for Alien 3 or something, or like a music video for it.
That's great.
Like a xenomorph could pop out of nowhere in that video.
That's the problem. There was not enough Madonna in it.
That would have made it much scarier.
I'm a little behind on the comments here, so let's go back. I could see a lot of this is Jay. I could see a lot of Halloween costumes being from Squid Game. I agree.
Yes.
I think that's going to be super popular.
I think I read something that is already becoming a thing, the Squid Game costumes. And already, like, people are starting to make. I was looking up the candy from the one episode, the honeycomb game, and there's like recipes all over the internet for that.
I saw a takeoff of that, like a meme today, where they had the honeycomb, but they had like the Facebook logo and and the Instagram logo and the Twitter logo. And Twitter was the only one that wasn't broken.
Yeah.
All right. So Tim says, "Love it, Becka."
Thank you, Tim.
Jay says Scanners was amazing. Yes, it was. And I am also a champion of some of the sequels to Scanners as well. Sharon, my sister Sharon, says she just watched Dead Ringers today. Oh, another classic.
Oh yeah, great
Oh,
one.
cool.
Oh yeah.
Jeremy Irons.
And
Yeah.
twice.
Twice the irons.
Twice iron. More iron.
More iron in your diet. Let's do it.
More iron than Iron Eagle. Sorry.
Oh, Jonathan.
I'm trying.
It's awesome. All right. Julian says, I am on a Stuart Gordon kick currently.
Ooh.
A bunch of other awesome ones.
Did we
Sharon
get
says, sorry?
Oh, sorry. Did we finish what everybody's drawing, or?
No, I was just trying to catch up. And then I'll go back.
Sorry.
So let's go with you're right though. Let's go with Amanda. Amanda, what you got today?
So I am drawing Stripe from Gremlins with the wonderful
Oh,
chain.
excellent.
Oh,
That's great.
wait, is that a chainsaw?
Yep.
Oh, so good.
Awesome.
So good. So Amanda is multi-talented.
Very, very, very.
Amanda, we brought Amanda on to do. Actually, we brought Amanda on to do Becca's Kickstarter. To do Boris,
Mhm.
3D sculpt, and I didn't know. I mean, it completely makes sense that she's an illustrator as well, but I didn't realize that until we had that chat on live, and you showed me some of your illustrations. So I'm really looking forward to this. This is cool. And is this one of your favorites, Amanda?
Yeah, I always love the more comedic horror movies. Like
Ah.
Child's Play, Maximum Overdrive, Gremlins.
Yes.
You know, the good stuff.
Yeah.
The good
Love
make
it.
you laugh while choking on popcorn.
I like it. I like it. Is this on Christmas rotation? Is this one of your go-tos at Christmas, or do you just consider this a Halloween movie?
It's just kind of one of those things where when I don't know what else to watch, you just kind of pop it in the DVD
Throw
player.
Gremlins on. You won't be disappointed. Very good. Sharon says love Nightbreed as well. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Was that his acting debut?
Yeah, he was a killer, right? Yeah.
I don't know if it was the debut, but it was the first sort of major part he had. He may have had a couple of walk-ons, maybe.
His best role was in Jason X.
What? Really?
Yeah, he was Jason X. He got killed by Jason. You can see.
Oh my God! I gotta revisit that now.
Yeah, before he becomes future Jason, though. It's in like the present time.
David Cronenberg gets killed by Jason.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right. All right. Gerardo Rodriguez says, awesome. Thank you. Jamie Daley says, yes, love Alien. Just like that, yes.
Yes, queen.
Yes. Sharon says, just saw Alien last night.
Oh, great.
Excellent.
This is amazing. Roxanne says, by the way, Amanda's mom just sent me the link for Frankenhooker. That's going to happen later tonight. Can we put that on the book? I want to put that as our quote for the book. Oh, that's amazing. Amanda, thoughts? Oh. Poor Amanda. All right, so let's move on. Let's go to Jonathan. Jonathan, what do you got for us tonight?
I'm doing Trash from Return of the Living Dead. I'm doing the part where she just gets resurrected from the grave.
Oh yes.
When she gets killed by a bunch of old dudes eating her.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. I'm gonna try to use the mud as a a censoring technique as well too,
Mm-hmm. As you do.
Not done yet, but it's been cleared enough.
That's cool. Lena Quigley. Has anybody ever met Lena Quigley? No.
I've only saw her from distance.
Sorry, did someone say they did or?
No,
I've only saw her. Yeah, only from a distance.
Only from a distance?
Yeah.
I think she's coming to the Niagara Falls show this year.
Oh, Frightmare?
Yeah.
I need to go to that show.
I think I'm gonna go. I've never been, and I think I
Likewise.
might go for a day. Yeah.
Yeah. Sam Noir was talking about that show, and he's like, "Have you been?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't."
Yeah.
But
I think
it
I'm
look-
gonna go.
Yeah, it looks like you have a great lineup for that one.
Steve McGinnis, who is another illustrator on Dracula Visions, is actually going to be tabling there as well.
Oh, awesome.
And his horror stuff is fantastic.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt again.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I've got one of his pieces here. I bought one of his Psycho prints. Actually, it was Alfred Hitchcock kind of montage piece.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, his stuff's amazing. All right. Gerardo says, "Go Amanda." Amanda, you got your crew here. Jay says, "Nice, that's awesome, Amanda." Oh, we got some new Amanda fans. Roxanne says, "Yay, Amanda can do anything."
I try.
But do I even need to be here? Julian says, "Return of the Living Dead is the best zombie movie ever, at least in my opinion."
Yeah, it's up there.
I think it's up there. I think it's a little controversial. I don't know if it's best, but it's certainly entertaining. And I love that. I love the film.
Also, I'm gonna put it in a third. I like, for me personally, it's this way controversial as well. I like Dawn of the Dead, the original one. That's like my favorite.
That's not controversial. That's amazing.
No, okay, wait, let me finish. Okay, no, it's not great. Yeah. I also I think Train to Busan. I think that just jumped up there.
Yes.
Train
to Busan is fantastic.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. You know, I hadn't seen a lot of movies. It's Korean, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I hadn't seen a lot of Korean horror movies before I saw that one, and I really loved it. It's a really interesting new take.
Yeah.
On the zombie.
They're really taking over cinema.
They
Because
are.
didn't it wasn't it a Korean film that won the Best Picture?
Yeah.
Parasite?
Parasite. Yeah, a year ago. Yeah.
What's it called again? Sorry.
Parasite.
Yeah, Parasite. And that latest Netflix show is also a Korean show.
Which the main character in the first episode is in Squid Game. The guy
Squid Game. Yeah.
The guy who does who gets in the car in the contact is the main character in Train to Busan.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's cool. Taking over Hollywood. I like it. Some new blood.
It's great.
Well, new to North American. Probably not new outside of North America. All right, Chad says, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening.
Hey, Chad.
I'm gonna say it like that. Good evening. Jason Daley says, "Zombieland, Woody Harrelson's Twinkie obsession." Yeah. I think that movie's great too.
That's the only
I think
zombie
that would
movie
be.
I'll watch.
Sorry.
That's the only zombie movie I'll watch. I don't do zombies.
I was gonna say that probably fits in your category of sort of the zombie.
Comedy. Yeah.
Ah.
The zombie.
A good Canadian zombie film is Pontypool.
Oh yeah. I like that. Sorry, I'm drawing along with the folks. I like to do this on Sketchlemanias, even though I'm not an artist, but that's okay.
Hey, Martin, what are you drawing?
What am I drawing?
Yeah, no one asked me.
I'm drawing an 80s classic. It has spawned multiple, I think 5 sequels. And let me actually remove my background here so you can see it. And it is Critters!
Yay!
Critters! Look
That's
at that belly.
the Catherine's career.
Look at that. Critters! All right. I don't know which critter that is. We'll call it critter number 1.
Mhm.
Cool. Oh, put some Halloween in the back. Oh, I could have just put this one and we could have seen like which Halloween it was. My background. All right. Very good. So shout out to Daphne and Eric for the critters. They know what that means. All right, very good. If you have any questions for any of the folks that are currently streaming, just put them in the comments and we will ask them. Or else I'm going to ask the questions, and no one wants that.
Are they more like poop questions?
They can be.
After the other stream, I'm like, I'll just whatever, just go with the flow.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Nah.
Where did the family members see that one?
Actually, no, they have not. So
All right.
yeah, as far as I know.
Very good. Okay, so is it time for some gratuitous plugging? All right, so let's go look at some of the things we have currently going by some of the artists here. Just give me one sec. I probably should have queued this up already. Haven't done a Sketchlemania in a while, it seems. All right. That's the one. Okay. And all right, so let's start off with the final 49 hours left for Gehenna Death Valley award-winning horror graphic novel by the one and only Becka.
Yay! I'm still and so happy and grateful for everyone who's backed the project. So thank you so much. With that said, I'll be happy when this is over.
I know what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a little stressful, but yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah.
fantastic. And I want to see this number go up. I think if you haven't pledged for this, you really should consider it. It's a really fun read, and it is the season. It's the horror season, so check it out. It's an award-winning comic. You know, like it's great. So check it out. And there's a level for everybody. Right, I know it's been a hard time for everybody, but there's a level. If you just want to read it, get a PDF. If you want to get the physical, I suggest the physical. I just like, if you look around my room, there's tons of physical here.
Yeah, and there's been sorry.
Yeah, no, go for it. This is you.
Okay, sorry. I don't mean to be interrupting.
That's all right. It's all right.
Yeah. So the book will have upgrades because we went through 3 stretch goals during this campaign. So it will have spot gloss.
Oh.
It will have book plates, and excuse me. Every backer will get a digital comic as well. And if we hit 7K Canadian, there will be enamel pins designed by Doodlebug Press.
Oh, cool.
Best known currently for his Beast Warriors campaign. That
Do you have what the pins look like in here?
Yeah, so it's in one of the updates, the latest update.
Oh, okay.
I think.
It wouldn't be in this main part, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait, updates.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff to remember. That's below.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
Okay, Keanu Reeves. There we go.
Keanu Reeves. Oh,
Yeah.
cool. It's Boris.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you get a little laser engraving at the back. That's cool. All right. Yeah. All right, folks. Let's hit this.
Yeah.
I want a little button.
But more importantly, let's go help Martin, with the Dracula visions.
Yes. Oh, we'll get to that. Don't worry. We'll get to that. Okay, so check it out. Last 49 hours to go. So close to that 7,000. I highly recommend it. Let's head over to Jonathan. You have a few things on the go. Let's head over to Grotesque with a K Comics. What's going on? What's going on with this Flytrap?
Well, right. So issue ones, you can get it on online or stuff. If you order it, I will do a ink drawing for you, 8x8 ink drawing. Currently now, I am on the verge of finishing off issue 2, and I'm trying to. I want to get it done by the end of the month, but I also want to make it look good. So it's coming out. It's on its way. I'm on a good momentum right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what's like the elevator pitch for Flytrap? What's that all about?
Oh crap! Okay, the best thing is I'm
Oh
figuring
crap!
this out. I know, crap. Still a book. I wasn't planning on doing that. Basically, it's like a Lovecraftian horror book. But what I want to say about it is that each issue is very uniquely different from the rest. It tells one big story, but Eddie and I wanted to have a different feel for each one of them. So
Nice.
you can kind of see it almost as an anthology to some extent. But then if you put it all together, it makes a cohesive story. If that makes sense.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, you had me at Lovecraft. I'm a big Lovecraft fan. And here you could see some of the awesome art. Check
Oh
this out.
wow,
That's beautiful, man.
That's an issue 1. Yeah.
that's
an issue.
amazing.
Thanks.
Yeah, I love that.
I scanned. I used thanks to Jason Lapidus. He hooked me up with some Zipatone scans. So but basically what I'm doing is I'm digitally cutting the Zipatone and putting it on into the background.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've just been introduced to this. I think it was on one of the Sketchlemanias. And I'm trying to remember who it was.
It was me. It was me.
Was it you?
Yeah, it was me. Sorry.
It probably was.
For Cauldron, it was me.
Did you wait? Was it? Did you do the lizard beast one?
Yes. Yeah. That
Oh,
was me.
okay. Yeah. So, apparently it was Jonathan.
No, it wasn't. Probably it was.
It was Jonathan, and I love the look of it. It's so cool. Jeez.
Some mysterious person.
Sorry, Jonathan.
No worries.
Sorry, Jonathan.
It would have been hilarious if you were like some asshole. Was doing
I don't know. I never invited him back.
The best part of this conference is that he'll never know.
Oh, no, it's a cool effect though. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Right on. So go check it out. So that's Flytrap 1, and you know when you're launching 2?
We want to get it done by the end of the month, but I think in a few weeks I'll make an announcement very soon, because I want to secure a cover first, and once I get the cover done, then I can kind of like promote it fully and stuff to get it planned.
Right on. We'll do something. We'll do a little spotlight or something when it's out.
Awesome.
We could sort of go a little bit more in depth. All right, let's go back quickly. Jay from Deep River Geek Fest says, my friend Ben made a zombie movie here. It's called Deep River The Island. All right, how do we see it? Let us know how you see it, Jay. Is it like online or where do we get to see this? All right, so Chad, the pin would be cool to get. Yeah, it will. Come on, we're so close to pinnage. All right. And there's Ricky calling me out on filling my surveys. Yeah, I know. I actually tried to catch up on them. I did like 5 yesterday. Anyway. Sorry, Ricky. All right, let's head over to Amanda Daley, illustrator, animator, 3D artist. If I just would have went to her website, I would have seen all this. Has this website been up for a long time, Amanda?
I kind of threw it together late last year, kind of.
Okay. So
it's
definitely
been
before you were brought on Dracula Visions.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you could see, so you have some of your illustration, your character sculpts. If you have anything that so you've worked obviously now in the comics field, working on some of those pieces. You've worked on it for Becca's, you worked on it for Dracula, but I think you've also worked in the gaming industry as well. Is that right?
Well, I did some of the board game pieces for Winds of Baltoro, which is starting soon on Kickstarter. Keep an eye out for that.
That's Stephen Nelson, right?
Stephen Nelson, yeah.
Stephen Nelson, sorry. Stephen Nelson, yes. Yeah, very cool. And illustration. I'm going to click on that because, yeah, that's awesome. And is that, did you say that was pen?
Yes, ballpoint.
Ballpoint pen. Oh, it says right here. Read, Martin. And is that sort of your go-to medium, ballpoint pen?
I love a bunch of different mediums. I love just using plain ink. I love using my Copics, ballpoint pen, pencil, digital.
Oh yeah, okay.
The only
Very
thing
cool.
I don't like is oil pastel, but I might give those another shot.
Yeah, pastels are a pain to work with. They're just messy, and just the feel of them is so ugh.
Soft pastel I can do. Oil pastel, not so much.
Yeah, the oils are just, I don't know.
Oh, so you're using Procreate. Cool. Oh, right on. Yeah, this is cool. And when you're doing like your illustrated stuff, like do you generally get commissions on that, or like what type
I
of stuff
haven't
do you get?
opened commissions yet.
Okay.
But I'd love to do that soon.
Yeah,
I'm
for
kind of
sure.
finally at like a consistent skill level where I'd be comfortable opening commissions.
Do it. It's great. Very cool. Very cool. So check it out. It's Amanda dot. Oh wait, I got it on the wrong one. My bad. My portfolio / well, illustration is the where we're at right now, but let's go back to the top. So it's amandadaily.myportfolio.com. Here you go. Very cool. All right. All right. Last little segment. Woo! We jumped.
Yes.
We jumped. All right, so Dracula Visions. Everybody here is on Dracula Visions, and I got the dream team set up for this. I'm sure most of the folks that are probably watching have seen this. As I've been a little bit on a social media tear with this, so sorry, not sorry. Anyway, yeah, it is a labor of love, a lot of work, but I think it just bumped up right now. Awesome. We are at 54%. 54%. Thank you. So Dracula Visions, if you are not aware, is essentially an art book. What we wanted to do is pull together a number of artists that I got to meet over the years through Sketchlemanias, through fan expos. I was doing a lot of podcasts, things like that, and um, and yeah, we all had a sort of a love for Dracula. Dracula is one of those universal monsters that capture the imagination. What I love about this particular project is that you're going to get versions of Dracula that you've never seen before. One of the things that we wanted to go into this with was, just let your imagination run wild. We wanted to get it a little closer, not necessarily to the movies that you've generally seen, but closer to Bram Stoker's vision. So I think there's a little bit of everything. Some folks went more on the historical, actual Vlad Tepes side of it. Some people went more the literal side from the book, and then some people just took off. And we got a crazy, crazy team. I will say that if you are interested and you haven't backed this yet, we have 40 hours left or 24 out of 50 left of the early back collector set. This is only going to be available in the next 48 hours, or if we get rid of those 24, I think we're going to get rid of those 24 before that. And that's pretty much everything. If you added it all up on the Kickstarter, it would have come up to $142. But we wanted to get like the early folks a bit of a discount, and we did it for $99. So highly recommend that one. And yeah, a lot of stuff. I want to mention also for tonight, if you're interested in already starting to bid on some of these pieces, you could do that in the comments right away. Increments of $5. They'll all be Canadian. We will send out the piece. We're going to have it running till Friday. We just ask that in addition to the bid, that you just pay for shipping, and all the money will go to different items toward the Kickstarter. So, for example, we'll do some of it will go to the printing, some of it will go to some of the design, and hopefully we could also kick back some of the stuff to the illustrators as well. So that's what we're hoping to do. One thing I do want to mention is the highest bidder every week for these 4 Sketchlemanias. I will be giving them also in addition to the art piece that you're getting. I will also give them one of these collector coins as well. So we're going to throw that into the pot. So these collector coins, I just got a limited number of them. They're included in the $99 one and the $3.99 dollar ones, but that's it. They're not even available as add-ons. So the only way you could get that is on one of those, or if you are the highest bidder on one of the pieces over these 4 weeks. Actually, each week over these 4 weeks, you will also get one of these coins. So there you go. Throwing that in. All right. Yeah. And so check it out. There's, I'm not going to go through everything here because we are doing a Sketchlemania, but there is a little bit for everybody in here. And I am very confident in the product itself. I think it's going to be killer. So check it out. All right.
This is just such a fantastic group of illustrators that you put together for this. There's so many talented people and so many different styles, and so many different great moments from the book. It's really, we're lucky because we've already being part of it. We get to see all the art as it comes in, and it's just a treat every time somebody posts something. It's great.
And I will say, we're doing fantastic. But once we get to that funding, I have a whole whack of plans for additional stuff that I think not even everybody on Sketchlemania here knows about. So have a whole bunch of surprises that will be mostly free as just additional things we'll throw into the packages. So, all right. Tim Duncan says, "Hey, Chad." Hey, Chad. And then Chad says, "Hey, Tim." Awesome. All right, so let's go around. Let's see how we're doing here. Becka, how's it going?
It's
Mr.
going.
Ironside.
Let's get a.
Oh, cool. And are you doing the little where he drilled his head?
I'm just doing where his veins are popping out and he's got his
eye nice.
all white.
I'll suck your brain dry.
Yeah,
that one.
that one. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one. I'm going more of a. I don't want to say realism because it's not going to look exactly like, the photo reference, but I'm just having fun with shadows and that.
Man.
Just with the veins popping out and also the shadows of that scene.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. It's a super cool, one of the super cool scenes.
If anybody's interested in bidding for any of these, just put in, the artist, and we're gonna start them at least at $20 and then $5 increments. So you can start bidding on them now. Just bid on them in the comment section, and I will carry it over to the official auction tomorrow.
And this will be inked, probably ink wash or something, and maybe some color. I'm just going.
I can't see anybody right now.
Oh
no!
Oh no!
We can hear you though.
We can hear you, Sam. You're kind of stuck. Oh, you just looked like you moved. Okay. All right. I'll head over to Amanda. Yes.
Yes.
Look at him. Spike.
I love it.
Thank you.
Awesome.
So, I will be coloring it with my Copics.
Wicked.
Inking my sketch right now.
Poor Gizmo. Poor Gizmo.
I can hear you, but you're cutting in and out, and I'm not getting any visual right now. I told you as we went along, I was going to get worse and worse reception.
Well,
Sam,
we could see you and we could hear you.
Sam, you're kind of sounding like Daft Punk right now.
On purpose. All right. All right. I'm gonna bring yours up, Sam, because we can see you. So let's see. Yeah, we can see you. All right, we're gonna come back to Sam.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's go to JK, Mr. Jonathan Kociuba. You're on fire, dude. How far ahead are you?
I'm
Jonathan.
I'm doing ink drawing, so it's
That's sick. Right on. Trash. So we already have $30 on Becca's and $30 on Amanda's.
Thank you. Whoever's bidding, thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Very cool. All right, so Mike Ruth, looks awesome, everyone. Mr. Mike Ruth.
Thanks, Mike.
Did everybody here see Mike's piece? It's pretty cool.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, he
The
just ran with
colors-
it.
The
He
colors.
just ran with it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The color choices were amazing. FYI, Mike.
I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes. Yeah. So when we were originally doing it, he sent a black and white version. Here, I'm gonna actually just sort of put this up on the screen. He sent a black and white version, and I know he was super busy with doing work and doing a lot of other stuff. And I had asked him if he could color it. So I was a real pain in the butt, and I have no regrets because it looks amazing colored. Even though poor Mike had to work late that night, but he just did such a knockout job. It's right here, by the way. You can see it there. He just did such a great job. Anyway, sorry, Mike. I owe you one. Mike says thanks, Becca. Do you guys ever find that like you're? Oh, Sam's back. I think. Hold on. Oop.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm coming in a little bit better, but
Yeah,
not
I see
great.
ya.
Yeah,
Do you have a second to show us where you are?
sure.
Boop. All right, it's catching up. It's catching up. There it is. Oh,
Oh man.
what's the background?
Oh, yes.
That's just his tail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Very cool. Thanks, Sam.
No worries.
Very cool. Yeah, so do you guys ever get that where you're planning to do a color piece and you're not sure if you want to do color after you do it in black and white?
All the time.
I don't do a lot of color. I mostly work in black and white.
Yeah.
So it was a real challenge for me to color the piece for Dracula Visions because I did it digitally.
Right.
Which if when I did do color, it was usually with traditional media. So I was sort of playing catch up, trying to do it digitally, but it came out pretty well. It was almost what I was hoping for. Also, I have a little bit of a color, a green-red deficiency, so sometimes I have to get a second eye to come in and go, is that not supposed to be green, is it?
Really? Wow. Because you did an awesome job on it. I love it.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad you like it, but I don't do a lot of color, so it's a tricky area for me. I'm not at my most confident when I'm doing color. So
No, it turned out great, and it was super fun to sculpt from. So
Yes.
oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Your sculpt was great. It was just terrific. I know you had to change the hands a little bit so that they wouldn't be all the little bitty fingers wouldn't be sticking out. But I thought what you did looked great. Fantastic.
That was all me, Sam. I was a pain in the butt.
No. I understand the limitations
Yeah.
of what you can do with the printers, right? So
Yeah.
So
Well, I want to the last thing I want is, when anybody gets, their package from the Kickstarter, is for anybody to be disappointed, right? So we're gonna pack them really, really great. The guy that's doing our fulfillment is awesome. But I just wanted to make sure everybody, is going to be super happy, and that's a part of the reason why I decided to paint every single every single statue that's going out. So yeah, I just, I like the way it came out, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do them all. um, we should talk about that though. Actually, hold on, just before we do, Mike says, "Killer Sam."
Oh,
I'm
thanks.
not saying you're saying "kill her Sam" or "killer Sam."
Well, it is a horror. This could be a horror movie, so maybe I'm the killer.
Oh, Deep River Geek Fest, Jay Crawford, $30 for Sam's. Boom.
Woo-hoo!
Very good. Jason
Right.
Daley, $50 on Amanda Daly's, please. And Tim has
Nice.
got $30 on Jonathan's. So I think we got at least $30 across the board.
Oh, thanks.
Plus 50 plus. That's awesome. Thank you, folks. Let's talk a little bit about the whole sculpting thing, because the reason it was almost like I planned it. The reason why we have the folks on here is because we have two of the artists. One is Amanda. Sorry, one is Becka. One is Sam, and we had Amanda do the 3D rendering of their art pieces. So maybe, Amanda, you could talk a little bit about how that process was and how that was for you.
Yeah. So it was just kind of, well, obviously I started out with just kind of roughing in the big forms and getting the overall shape and feeling down for each sculpt first. I tried my best to make them as true to the original pieces as I could.
Yeah, it's killer.
Having some of my own artistic flair on there.
Absolutely. And I mean, the one that you did based on Sam's feet is perfect. Again, we had to alter it slightly because of the hands positioning, but you did a great job. Like the hair, I really love the hair on it and everything. I actually have it here. I'm gonna do this. So we have the piece right here. This is what it looks like. So this is one of the models. And I will say, and I'm not just saying this, they actually look a lot better in person than they look on the site. I might have to replace the pictures because they don't really do them justice. But these things are phenomenal. Really great job, Amanda.
Yeah, I was really happy when I saw it. I thought, oh, that was great. Whenever something like that is going to be interpreted in another medium, you kind of like, oh, I don't know. But I was like, that was fantastic. I was really happy.
That's great. High praise from the artists themselves. And then this one, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of blew my mind, because the art piece itself essentially had almost 4 busts in one, because of the, and it's a great concept. So it's essentially Dracula biting. I don't know if you can see that. Dracula biting Nina, and then you could see sort of the ghostly outline of the anguish and what's going through her head as she's being bitten, while her face itself is sort of solemn, and it's really great.
I still can't believe, Amanda, that you took basically the whole painting, added mist, and made this amazing sculpt. Like, wow.
Yeah, and she interpreted the mist. See how she interpreted the mist, sort of surrounding the piece, which really, remember, you're looking at a 2D image, right? So you're not seeing, this side of it or this side of it. And then, of course, the background with the lamppost and the bats, etc. So absolutely killed it. So there you go. And how did you sort of come up with that? That's what I want to know.
Sitting down, and I couldn't get the idea out of my head of having like the entire thing like a sculpt. So I sat down for like a good couple hours trying to figure out how it would look as a sculpt, and then how I would approach it with the actual medium, which was that was a challenge for sure.
Yeah, it's really clever. Again, you can't see it too well, but because the way that you did the back, it sort of melds everything into one, like sort of the cape, right? So it's kind of clever. Again, when you're looking at a 2D picture, you don't really see the back, so you had to interpret that. Yeah, very cool. Very
I think
cool.
the only thing I omitted was the arm that was sticking up, because that would have just snapped off.
Oh, right, yeah. But you got the one that's like sort of to the side,
Yeah.
holding on to Dracula, which is really cool. Really great. And even the sorry, I'm gushing about it a little bit, but even the like where you have the transparent. Oh, here, you can't see it here. The transparent part, where the cape is sort of over Nina in the painting, because in the painting you could actually see like the background, so you have this sort of cape like wrapping around. Anyway, it's really cool, super cool.
Thank you. I'm quite proud of that one.
Yeah, very good.
It still blows my mind just seeing it. Like,
and when we did Sam's, when we did yours, so she did the whole bust, and then last minute, Martin being Martin, I'm like, oh, can you give him like a pedestal? So Amanda went back and did this killer like a plinth. I believe it's called a plinth here. Did this like killer plinth for this piece as well, and I think it really makes it as well, because I asked for a plinth with the Dracula Visions logo on it. So there you go. She went above and beyond.
yes. Amanda is amazingly talented.
There you go. Mando,
yes.
All right. So Tim Duncan, brilliant, Amanda. There you go. Tim says, how do we get the book and sculpt in the Kickstarter? Well, let me tell you, Tim. There's actually a few ways you could do it. So if you're just looking for, there's a couple of options. There's the softcover book. There's the hardcover book. There's the ones that Ramon actually is signing and numbering. Oh, by the way, these will also be signed and numbered. These mini sculpts. So just as an FYI. But you can, if you want, just go in and order one of the magazines or the hardcover or one of the bundles, and as an add-on, you could order the sculpts. Now, I'll just let you know that there's only going to be 10 of each available outside of the big package. We do have a large package with everything in it, which we only have 9 left now. Someone already picked one up. But that'll include like everything in the kitchen sink. But that's a $3.99 package. But that includes both busts, the signed and number hardcover, the collector's coin, the T-shirt, the Adam Gorham print signed, Paul Lemenko's print signed, the mini prints, the PDF, and of course all the stretch goals that we throw in there. So that is another option you could do. If you want to have everything, you could do that. If you don't, that's fine. You could just pick up any of those earlier items and then just add the sculpt as an add-on after. If you have any other questions, you can just reach out to me on Facebook. All right. So, what are everybody's Halloween plans? Does anybody have Halloween plans?
At my age, it's usually just me and my wife watching a few horror movies and cuddling on the couch. We don't. We're on a very main street, and we don't get really trick or treaters that much.
Right.
So So it's mostly just us hanging out and watching The Haunting or something great like that, and
Nice.
yeah. So that's it. And there's no, we're still not really doing a party thing, so we won't do any parties this year.
Yeah. That actually sounds amazing to me. I love doing that. Let's go to Sam's house and cuddle with him and watch The Haunting. I'd love to do that. Who's in? Everybody's invited.
Come on over.
Becca, you doing anything for Halloween?
COVID permitting, I might
Hmm.
be in Winnipeg
Ooh.
for Winnipeg Comic Con. So again, I'm just watching closely to see how things are news-wise. But I will be at an event somewhere during the 31st,
Okay. Very
the
cool.
weekend of the 31st.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Amanda, are you doing anything for Halloween in particular?
As of yet, no real major plans. Probably just gonna sit down and watch a couple spooky movies.
Spooky funny movies.
Yes, spooky fun.
So does like Ghostbusters and things like that hit that genre as well for you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I will say though, I watched the Banana Splits movie that Becca recommended. It was hilarious.
Oh, cool.
Isn't it? It's so
That is definitely Becca's fault that we all watched that movie.
I have zero
Oh my-
regrets. It was great.
That's awesome. Do you know there is a Kickstarter right now?
for Wally's Wonderland or something.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage version.
The Nicolas
of it.
Cage one, yeah. So it's very similar. If you haven't, if you liked that one, you might like Wally's Wonderland. It just has a bit more Cage in it.
Yep.
That, and what makes it even better is Cage doesn't even say anything throughout the whole movie.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was. I was waiting for him to speak, like to have that scene where he finally just breaks or something and just has this Nicolas Cage
Nope.
freak out, but it
Nope.
never,
It never came. Yeah.
Nope.
No, he stayed close to. Maybe that was in his contract. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Maybe
yeah.
he's seen enough of the memes and whatever that he's like, I want to do something different. Just to.
It was great though. It was so much fun.
It was.
Tim says thank you. Thank you, Tim. And thanks for always supporting these things. Chad says, I'll be going around the neighborhood with my kid while dressed up as Ghost Rider.
Nice.
Ooh.
How's
One
he
of
do
my
the flame?
favorite. Sorry?
How's he gonna do the flame?
I don't know. Let us know how you're gonna do the flame, Chad. Be careful. All right. And sorry we didn't go completely around. Jonathan, what are you doing for Halloween?
Nothing really. Honestly, probably just hand out candy. Pretty much.
Hand out candy?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Sorry. No. Oh, this is something cool, but no.
No,
That's
it's
it.
okay. Yeah, honestly, I'm probably gonna be at home watching horror movies, handing out candy, usual stuff as well, which I'm okay with. But I think my big, sort of outing party thing will be on October 16th for the Dracula Visions party at Raid Studios.
Ooh, yes.
Yes. So stick
Looking
around. There will be announcements very soon about that. And we'll also have a lot of the original art and prints at the Raid Studios for the Dracula Visions gallery. So you'll be able to go there, see all the original art all displayed. Some of them you could actually purchase there as well. You could purchase the original art, and money will go towards the artists. So definitely recommend you check it out. As soon as I get the final details, I will be spamming it out like crazy. If for any reason you don't get it, just reach out to me and I'll let you know what the details are. Okay. Jamie, no regrets on Banana Splits at all. The theme song was stuck in my head for weeks. Yeah. That was Becca's fault.
Sorry, not sorry.
Very cool.
I think I'm probably the only one who's old enough to remember when when the show was actually on TV.
Play
Uh,
on Teletoon Retro. Yeah. It used to play on Teletoon Retro.
Oh,
For all the good shows.
well, I saw it. I'm old enough to have seen it when it originally aired. And of course, it was just a silly kids show with guys in big puppet suits, and we have cartoons.
Murderers in big puppet suits.
Yeah.
as
Well,
we
that's the
found
movie. That's the movie.
I know.
The original was just a kids show, so it's quite a different take.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that's how remakes should be done.
Yeah, do something different.
Yeah, just throw it out the window and just make it like complete. Yeah, I think that was the coolest idea. I see
That's
for
a
remake.
good point. There's so many. Yeah, there's so many that are so similar. It's like, what's the point? And I get some of them are stinkers.
Yeah.
But I would still rather see something a little different. Like the remake of Psycho was. I don't understand that at
Yeah,
all.
I know.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
that one's painful.
Shot for shot.
Shot for shot remake with Vince Vaughn. I don't know.
A good remake. You know, a remake doesn't get much love. I think it was a really bold idea. The Brady Bunch movie remake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that movie.
It was funny. It was funny because like the whole joke is that they're like from the 70s, but they didn't change at all, and they're still wearing the same clothes, but they're in the 90s, and they're trying, and they think it's like the the best part is Marsha gets Davy Jones to perform at the school dance, and all the teens are like, "Who the hell is this guy?" And then the teachers are like, "Oh my gosh, it's Davy Jones!"
That's amazing. Yeah, I love that stuff. It's so great. When done right, there's a lot of opportunity in some of those.
Yeah.
Any remakes you'd like to see? Anyone?
So remakes for me, the remakes would be stuff that's like I think has a great concept, but would you know what I would like to see? I think it would be a good remake or to work off of is it Serpent Z, that one with the dragon? That's is it David Carradine was in it before, the original one, the New York one with the dragon?
Q, right?
Q, right?
Q
Yeah.
the winged. Q the geez.
The winged serpent, right?
The winged serpent. Yes.
Yes. I would love to see that as a remake.
Yeah, because now they could do the effects properly rather than the cheese fest that the original was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And there's some cool things you could do with that, like having like a dragon that's like flying around New York City, and just like some cool concepts of that.
Yeah, that's true. That was a good pull. Forgot about that film. Yeah. When done right, I mean, I don't know if anybody seen. I actually was talking about this on a podcast earlier. Has anybody seen the Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the 78 or 79 version?
Yeah. That one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, such a good one.
Yeah. I mean, that was a movie that really freaked me out. I think because I saw it when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and yeah. And then I'm always looking at people weirdly now, right? After I watched that movie, it's like, are you a pod person?
They remade that with Nicole Kidman, but they renamed it. I think it's just called The Invasion. They just called it.
Oh yeah.
With Daniel Craig, it was. It came out.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was 10 years ago, I think, around there.
Yeah, it was around roughly about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it any good?
No.
Not shocked.
Yeah, but they were trying to make it like was it highbrow? They were trying to make it a highbrow like horror film.
I think in my opinion the greatest one was The Thing.
Yeah, I'm into.
Yeah, that was an especially good remake.
Yeah. And I like the original.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I still think that moment, when they spread their arms out and you see that the ship underneath is a circle, that it's a flying saucer. not still a really solid film moment. Like you really go, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, it still holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends and I saw it at the local theaters here just before the pandemic, just on the big screen, and it was a real joy to see it in that form. Like for those of us who were too young to see it or missed it or weren't born yet when it came out, but it was just a good. And there was like quite a few people in there too, so just it was just really cool.
That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen it on the big. I mean, I saw it, I believe, on VHS. Yeah, but I didn't see it when it originally came out.
Yeah.
And I think it was a restricted film, so I couldn't see it at that time.
Yeah, I think it also came out at the same time as E.T. So
Yeah.
that was its competition, and it bombed that weekend or something, unfortunately.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chad says, I've got a latex skull mask with flames that I got on Amazon, and my kid will have a skull mask with foam flames.
Oh, cool.
Very good. And I had to make a pair of leather chaps for my son's costume last week, and he's 8, so they are tiny and cute.
Aw.
Let's go, chap. That's funny. I don't know. Kids on Halloween are the best.
Mhm.
I love when they get all excited.
Just don't get them raisins.
Yeah, marshmallows or raisins. Yeah.
Marshmallows are fine. Raisins, no.
What's that?
That orange taffy candy that's never. I'm pretty sure it's the same candy from 1980s. The one, you know what I'm talking about? The orange and yellow one that has the guy, the person with the mask has a bat on it and stuff.
Yeah. You know what? I think Sam Noir. Sam Noir is a big fan of that stuff. Didn't he buy some at Guelph?
That's
The
hilarious.
Guelph Fest? I think he bought some.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's unfairly maligned. I like them. I enjoy them.
Yeah. I'm okay with them too. I like candy corn, and I'm not afraid to say it.
I like candy corn.
Candy corn's good.
Yeah.
Just give me all the Mars bars and I'm happy.
Well, yeah, Mars bars are great.
Well, that's the holy grail of Halloween
Pretty good.
candy.
Mm.
Get a Mars bar or a Snickers.
Mm-hmm. Or M&Ms.
Jason Daley says candy corn is amazing. I agree, Jason. It is. And it's good to make teeth with when you're making like cupcakes and stuff.
That's
Good
true.
Very good, very good. Oh, this little critter's coming along. Little critter. So I think you mentioned Sam, was it The Haunting that you're gonna watch?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna watch yet, but that's one of my all-time favorite horror movies. I'm talking about the original from what, 67 or 66.
Yeah.
I still think that has some of the creepiest scenes ever shot, and I also really like The Innocents, which was even earlier. I think it's an adaptation of The Turn of the Screw. I'm not sure the year on that. I want to say late 50s, maybe. I'm not sure, but those are two of my all-time favorites. I also really like the 70s movie The Changeling.
Oh,
yeah.
That's one of my favorite films.
George C. Scott.
George C. Scott.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that movie yet.
I love that movie. I think it's great.
You haven't seen The Changeling?
I have not. I've heard a lot of good things about it. There's a lot.
I was so bummed that Clint Eastwood's Changeling wasn't a remake of it or something. Well,
No.
But I remember because I saw like the ads going like Angelina Jolie is filming her next movie, The Changeling. Like, oh my gosh, you're doing another Changeling movie, and then and it's actually a serious Oscar movie.
Yeah, I would. I would bump maybe Frankenhooker a couple notches down again.
Really?
And put The Changeling above that. But the Changeling, but I will warn you, it is a very slow burn, and it's not one where
it's a very, very deliberately paced movie, and it's not. There's not too many jump scares. It's mostly just creepy, weird, and it's not for everybody. But I think it's great. I love it. I got to see it actually on the big screen.
Cool.
It was at the TIFF Cinema. About a year before we went into lockdown, or maybe 2 years before, and I got to see it on the big screen again, which was great. It was that's really the way to see it. It's even more immersive when you can see it that way, and those creepy moments are super effective on the big screen, I think.
I am awful at this, but a lot of times when I'm watching movies, I'll have my phone out, and I'm trying not to do it because it does really take away from the experience. But I'm very guilty of that, and I could totally see how that in the theater would really help with the atmosphere because you're not distracted as you would be at home.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, I don't have a phone anyway, so I'm usually paying attention when I'm watching the movie. But yeah, it's definitely worth seeing on the big screen if you ever get the chance. I don't know if it'll ever be in the theaters again, but it was terrific seeing it on the big screen.
Well, you never know. Like, I've got the movie theater here in Kitchener. It's called the Apollo, and they make an extra effort to show not just what's playing right now, but they play like some old school stuff and make a big deal out of it. And it attracts a wide variety of people too, not just a certain age group. Like, there was one time they showed The Birds, but they made it into like a chicken dinner theme kind of thing. And it catered to both like meat eaters and vegetarians. Like, so it was awesome.
A chicken dinner for vegetarians.
I think I got like tofu tacos or something. I don't know.
And they're all like, see what happens. They're gonna bite back. Or peck back. I don't know. Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Chad says, yeah, Caden picked up Ghost Rider this year, which is funny because I thought for sure I was making another Spawn costume. Chad's a huge Spawn fan. Yeah. And the wife will be doing the female version as well. So it'll be a whole Ghost Rider family.
Awesome.
Wow. Nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, Chad's costumes his cosplays are always spot on.
Yeah. Yeah. I love his Western Spawn.
It's great. I think that was the first time I saw him was his Western Spawn. Only I didn't know it was Chad. I was just like, oh, some dude with awesome cosplay. And then I met him later on. I was like, oh, you're that guy. You know?
You're the guy. You're the guy with the awesome cosplay. That's cool. Very good. All right. So Chad says thanks. Well, thank you, Chad. Thanks for watching too. Appreciate it. Oh, and I think Chad actually backed Dracula Visions. Thank you, Chad.
Awesome.
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you, Chad.
Very good. Yeah, we're gonna do fine, guys.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Chad says, Becka, you wasn't the only one that was like that at first.
Yeah.
He's the Spawn guy, and then we let her know he's Chad.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the same way with Dr. Stevel.
Oh yeah.
Dr. Stevel.
Dr. Stevel.
Yep.
So I think I'm finished here.
You're finished?
Yeah, I think so.
Sam wants to go snuggle on the couch. Hold on.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
So good.
So
that's amazing.
Oh my god.
Trying to get without the glare, but it's really glary.
You can see it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's
perfect.
I think I need all your secrets, Sam. All of your
Sam
drawing
has all the
secrets.
secrets.
My secrets are flail around with the ink until you're done. I don't
Play
have
just
a
randomly. Happy accidents.
exactly.
Until
It's
you get
like
something you like.
happy accidents from beginning to end, basically.
Very good. Yeah, that's great, Sam. So again, if you want to start bidding on Sam's, I believe we're at 30 already. I'll have to go back to check the notes. But yeah, you don't want to sleep on that one. That's awesome.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys.
Okay.
I'm an old man, and just an hour and a half of drawing has worn me out. So I'm gonna call it
and
a night.
listening to Martin.
Well, that was the upside. That was the upside of
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sam, thank you so much for being on this, and
Oh,
thank you so
my
much for
pleasure,
being
guys.
on Dracula Visions as well.
Great work,
you-
everybody, on Dracula Visions, and I'm really looking forward. I think we're gonna kill this one with the Kickstarter. So it's already going great, and I'm really looking forward to seeing some of the stretch goals that you've got hidden away.
we
That are
do.
gonna come out. So
We do. We have
So,
some stretch goals.
all right. So thanks, everybody, and I will catch you next time.
Good night.
All right. Thanks,
Good
Sam.
night.
Just shoot me a scan
night.
or a picture of it, and we'll have
Yeah,
it up tomorrow for
I'll
auction.
send you a scan tomorrow morning.
Perfect. And Tim just put $40 on it. Thank you.
Oh, excellent. Thanks, Tim. Good
All right. Cheers.
night, everybody.
I love Sam. He's been doing this drawing thing for years. Really great.
Yeah, I think like when I started going to Fan Expo, he was one of the consistent artists. And by consistent, I mean he was always there in the artist
Always
alley.
there. He's always there on time.
Yeah.
And all of the he puts a lot of effort. If you get a chance, and you probably should have asked him while he was here, but a lot of the times when he does go to Fan Expo, he does a bunch of sketches beforehand. And I think he's also doing a Inktober series of sketches as well that he'll probably bring with him if he's coming. His Inktober stuff has been really cool. He's been doing like 80s TV shows, like he did Thundar the Barbarian, and he did a whole bunch of characters from that show. So I'm dying to see what else comes with that.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. But he will absolutely put the effort in if you get a commission from him. Like he does not call it in. He does a great job. All right. So Chad says, awesome, Sam. And Tim just put 40 on Sam's. Awesome. Thank you, Tim. All right. All right. So Becca, what are your go-to films for Halloween? Or are you going to eat away at your list, or are you going to go to ones that you know are good that you've already seen?
I have my go-tos for Well, it's hard because I tend to watch horror movies, not just a Halloween.
Yeah.
But I guess my go-to ones are The Exorcist, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Which is, I know it's not really a scary movie, but it's cool, seasonal.
Though. Yeah.
It's seasonal. And also, for whatever reason, I love Coraline.
Oh, Coraline. Coraline. Yeah.
Yeah, the animated film.
You like the stop motion stuff?
Yeah. I've always loved it. I loved growing up watching Will Vinton cartoons. Well, I mean, for those of us for the people who grew up in the 80s, the Grapevine guy, the California Raisins.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he has made seasonal specials like an Easter one. We got the DVD, but so it's got season specials, and he did this Christmas one that had the raisins in it. But I've always loved his work. It's very expressive. And
is he the same guy who did the Mark Twain one with the They Meet Satan? You know what I'm talking about? The one on the train?
Probably, question mark. I'll have
Do
to
you know
look
that
that up. I'll have to look that up.
There's one where his kids are calling Mark Twain. But Satan's in it. The devil's in it as well too. But like Mark Twain's basically going through like they're on this weird kind of like history train or something like that, and it's with Mark Twain, but it's claymation.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
There is a Halloween special that on that DVD also. I need to watch that again, but yeah. So of course I gravitate towards the kids cartoons, but no, for movies, definitely The Exorcist. And then like I'm trying to look for new stuff too. Like I said, I'm going through Squid Game. Like some people are like,
you guys watched Midnight Mass yet?
Not yet.
that's on my list. That's on my list to see because I've read from people that it's supposed to be good.
I've personally gotten mixed, like I've heard mixed reviews about the ending. I loved it myself, but even if you're not crazy about the ending, it's an awesome film, awesome series. It's a really fresh, unique take on vampires.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool.
I have to
And
check that out.
it's one of those, like, for me, if I really get close or to the characters, it means so much more, when all the stuff happens, right? So
Yeah.
you really get to know the characters. They're really fleshed out during the series. So, but yeah, Midnight Mass, I was a really nice surprise to see that.
Oh, I forgot. So now that I'm remembering stuff, another one I put on seasonal is Vampire Hunter D, Bloodlust.
Oh yes,
Don't know why that one, but it's
the first one or the
one, the 1999 or 2000.
okay.
That
Okay,
one.
so the Bloodlust one. So that's
Yeah.
the sequel.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the first one.
Mm.
There was just something about the character design on the horse and the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he also had the hand, right? The
talking hand. Yeah.
the sucky hand or whatever it was. Like it did
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, that was a very cool one.
Yeah. It sets the mood for spooky season, if you will.
Very good.
But yeah.
Jonathan, what do you watch?
You know, it's a movie it's a fun movie to watch. Frighteners. I like that movie a lot.
Frighteners is super. I saw it in the theater when it came out.
Yeah,
And,
it was huge, right? The effects, because that whole wall effect was a kind of a big thing at the time too.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. That was something we haven't seen before. But Frighteners, I think it got a lot of bad press because people felt it was a little bit of bait and switch. They were expecting some sort of comedy, and it was really more serious than people made it out to be. Yeah, so
it's marketing. Very
underrated. Yeah.
It's just a nice, fun movie. I honestly like as much as Lord of the Rings is great. I think Peter Jackson's horror stuff is. I'm more entertained by that stuff, like Dead Alive. I found a copy of it on YouTube. YouTube has you can watch it there, the whole movie. So I'll always refer to that one a lot because it's like just a nice, fun movie. It has everything, like, it has crazy gore, probably the most bloodiest movie I've ever seen. And it has a kung fu priest. He goes,
I kick ass for the Lord.
Yeah, I kick ass for the Lord.
Yeah,
I just love that stuff. It's just such a it's just such a fun movie. Like they're on so many levels.
Yeah, it's super gory too, and is it's not for the weakest stomach, but it's great.
Yeah.
Poor Amanda, she's like, I like Gremlins. I don't like these crazy, gross movies. Although you did like the other one, Willy's Wonderland. So I don't know. Maybe we're converting you.
Sorry, this may be out of topic, but did you hear about that? How Snowpiercer is the secret sequel to Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory?
The
did you hear about
movie?
that? Yeah.
No.
There's this whole video, a couple of videos that have come out, and it kind of makes sense that basically Snowpiercer takes place after 50 years after Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, and the main Ed Harris's character, the guy who runs the train, that's Charlie. Basically, Charlie's grown old.
Charlie?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's sad, it's depressing if that is true, but
poor Charlie.
Yeah. Tilda Swinton's character is Veruca Salt.
Poor Charlie.
Yeah.
Golden ticket, man.
It's all lies.
All lies.
All lies.
I don't know if you saw it. I posted the picture up on my Facebook, but I was going through. So I'm the same. I pretty much every night, because I actually took this week off of my day job work. It's my holiday, I guess. I've been watching horror movies every night, and so I'm looking for just stuff that I've never seen before. I don't care, right? Just and I go to the Amazon store, and they have under kids movies, The Shining.
Wow.
It was the #1 movie on the under kids and family. It was, and I'm like, I had to double take it. I'm like, I think someone got this wrong.
Yeah, it's not a kids movie.
No,
Maybe the made for TV one was, but not this one. No.
no. This is the original one. Here, I'll show you. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you. I took a screenshot of it because I was like, I'm not gonna believe this later, like if this actually happened. But I took the screenshot, and hold on, and there it is. So right here,
Yes.
under
yes.
kids and family movie, The Shining. And I think it was Sam that said that's as ridiculous as Nacho Libre being under sports. But anyway,
Wow.
some kid's gonna have some nightmares.
Or some kid, they'll have nightmares and then they'll be obsessed with horror. And they'll be like,
Yeah,
this is the
yeah.
movie that shaped
Like
my life.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some babysitter will throw it on. Like,
Yeah.
best babysitter ever.
Yeah. One of my friends, he's like, oh, the first horror movie I saw, or I guess in his mind it was horror, like he was 3 and he saw The Terminator. And it was the scene where
Okay.
Arnold takes off his face,
Yeah.
basically. And he's like, that image is forever burned in my mind.
PTSD.
Yeah. And he's like, I remember the conversation my parents were having. Like, is he a little too young for this? And he's like, oh no. Someone else was like, oh no, he's fine. He's only 3. He won't remember.
Yeah.
He'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it's in therapy. All right, I'm gonna finish off my critters here. Yeah, I love drawing with you guys, the actual artists. It's fun. I will have to do another maybe like painting thing in the next couple of weeks, because I wanna paint up Becka your statue. I'll do it on a live stream.
Okay. That'll be cool.
If you guys want to do another one like that, and then we could get
Yeah.
kind of into the process, and that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, Sam and I are talking about doing a stream on Thursday for the last day of the Gehenna Kickstarter, and maybe I don't know, we're planning as we go, but I'm like, it could be a live drawing thing or something, so it's not just us sitting there talking. So I don't know, just throwing that out there. Like,
what time does it end? Like officially, do you know?
it's either 9 or 10 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're just gonna organize that when we have time.
All right.
But,
I'll crash it.
yeah, anyone who wants to join, feel free to join. Like, it's just a chill Halloween party vibes, I guess.
Nice. I'll crash it.
Okay.
I'll give you some good questions.
And you can plug Dracula some more too.
I can play Oh, people are gonna be so sick of me after this month.
I'm feeling like I feel people are so sick of me with like my Gehenna stuff, and it's like, oh, I'm sorry to bother you. You know.
Nah, you're not annoying like I am.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? So yeah, I'm gonna be taking a little after October. I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a break, probably of a lot of these. But and this is like really talking ahead here. I will be doing. Last year we did a Sketchlemania that we put the money towards sponsoring a family for Christmas. So I want to do that again this year. So there will be at least one more by the end of the year, and that'll just be for sponsoring a family in need. And that was super rewarding. We got to go out. Actually, my wife got to go out and buy a bunch of like gifts and stuff for them, and presents for the kids. They give us a bit of a list of stuff they really need, and most of it, we put most of the money towards like grocery gift certificates and things like that. But it was also good to like buy things, so they have something under the tree.
Mhm.
That was pretty cool. So there will be that, in addition to the other 3 this month that we'll be having. So
Mhm.
I will be letting the cat out of the bag after this as to who will be on those. So I will send out a little poster on who's going to be on all those. But this was a blast, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Oh man, I want all 3 of these, and I want Sam's. That's the problem when I do these I'm such a fan too that I want them all. I was like, no. But yeah, so as I mentioned, if whoever gets sort of like the highest bid on any of the pieces will also get I'll throw in the collector's coin as well. So we'll send that out as well, and that you will only be able to get on the Kickstarter, not as an add-on, but only on certain levels, and then only through this. So that'd be fun. I think I'm going to be getting them in this week,
Oh,
so
nice.
I'll be able to show them off. Yeah. Amanda, what are you using now? Is that like just marker?
Using Copic markers. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're best. That's killer.
Thank you.
Amanda's got skills. Very cool.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Thank you.
That is
Great. Great. Jonathan. Ha. Very cool. What does the guy say in that movie? About the way he was. This is not a costume. This is a way of life.
Oh yeah.
All right, I got to revisit that movie again. That's so good. It's definitely one of my favorite zombie films. And I love the guys that work at the morgue.
Yeah, I like the concept of it that like the zombies can't die. Like they're basically you could chop their heads off and they're still alive.
Yeah.
It's a cool concept.
Mhm.
Jamie says Poltergeist, then going home with a babysitter, staring at a clown all night. Yep, shaped my hate for clowns. Anybody else have issues with clowns? No?
I think
No,
that's
sorry.
I'll say that's what the TV movie It. I think it was clowns in showers, pretty much.
Tim was amazing.
Yeah. I have more of a problem with dolls, personally.
Oh, dolls?
Yeah.
So do I, actually. They creep me out.
Yeah,
they really creep me out.
I think it was Chucky that turned me off of dolls.
I think it was, for me, it might have been Poltergeist.
Mhm.
The little clown doll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Becca, you've seen Poltergeist, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a list.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like I've seen like the weird movies, but not like.
Deep Rigger, send more cops. Yeah. Jason says chuckle. Very good. Are you doing watercolors, Becca?
I am.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a bit messy, but his face in this scene is a bit messy. So I'm just going to experiment, see what works and what doesn't work, and just have fun with it. Yeah.
I'm going to call mine done. I'm going to sign it.
Let's see it.
All right, give me a sec. Let's do this. Critters.
Look at that big old smile.
Look at him. Look, he's holding his belly.
Nice.
So hungry.
So adorable.
You would hang out. You would hang out with Spike.
Yeah.
You're about the same size. Yeah. There you go. Critters. Anything lately horror wise that you guys have read or seen or would recommend? Or has everybody just been too busy?
I like the last horror movie I saw, or one recently. I was like, oh, it's pretty good. Was pretty decent. Daniel Isn't Real.
Okay. I haven't seen that.
It's on Prime. I think you can watch it there. It's on Prime there. It's about this guy who has like a imaginary friend and so that. And I think the imaginary friend is played by Schwarzenegger's son.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty decent. Third act, I could see it comes up, but everything else is like it's a pretty solid movie.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I've watched a whole bunch last night. Nothing I'd really recommend. I don't know. I don't even know. There's a few that I want to see. Is anybody familiar with Joe Bob Briggs by any chance?
Yeah, the guy from the drive-in theater host.
Yeah. So I've been kind of going through his on Shudder. If you get Shudder, they have all his like past ones where he hosts all these movies. So I've been sort of going through a lot of those, watching a lot of those films.
Oh, cool.
So they're fun.
Yeah.
And then I watched the Elvira 40th anniversary special. She showed like 4 movies last night, so I watched those.
Oh, okay.
Love Elvira.
Yeah.
She's such an icon.
Yeah. And I think she just recently came out too in her book, right?
Yeah, she did.
Good for her. I was I saw actually a funny someone saying a funny statement, like they're saying, we're proud of Elvira for coming out, but we're almost more proud of her girlfriend of 19 years that kept it quiet that she was dating Elvira. And I'm like, it's like, yep.
Yeah, because like usually Elvira's a guest on RuPaul's Drag Race, which I like was cool already, but now when that news came out, I was like, oh. Now it all comes together,
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I met her once. She's done. I think she's done Comic Cons in full makeup. But when I met her, she had she didn't have the makeup. It was Cassandra Peterson. She was really sweet, really nice lady. But yeah, great, complete icon of me growing up. All right. Jason says, "Oh, sorry. I think I said Chuckle. It's Chucky." Chucky. Yes. Chad says, "Awesome, Martin." Thanks, Chad. And he says all the sketches are amazing. I agree.
Thank you.
I agree. You guys are killing it.
They are pretty awesome.
I think Chuckles was the Turkish version of Child's Play.
Chuckles.
Chuckles.
Child's Play is one of those movies I still refuse to watch. I will get myself to do it eventually. Maybe that'll be my Halloween movie for this year. I don't know.
You haven't seen Child's Play?
No, because really it traumatized me as a kid. I only saw a preview and I'm like, this thing is going to kill me.
Oh my god. Yeah, see Child's Play. That's great. All right, put that on the list. Where are we? No. Okay, it is above Frankenhooker for sure. But the Changeling is kind of a classic. I would put that above. Have you seen the one? What is the full moon one with all the dolls?
Is that the one where they're in the hotel or something? Or Puppet Master?
Puppet Master, yeah. Those are fun.
Okay, that one, Puppet Master, I can handle. I don't know why, but it's not Chucky. That's all I got.
Because the dolls are actually the good guys, kind of, in that.
Yeah.
Like they're killing Nazis, right? I think they're killing Nazis in that. Yeah.
I also like another good horror movie. Also is Reanimator. We never talked about that.
Oh, that one's great.
Reanimator.
That one is so great. See, like I've seen those movies, but not, some of the other ones.
Yeah. The Color from Outer Space is another Lovecraft one. with
The one
Nicolas
with
Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Oh, I love that one. Also saw it in
That was
the
fun.
theater.
Oh, you saw it in the theater?
Yep.
That's cool.
Best use of Cage.
I don't know. Mandy for me is the top.
That one I've not seen. I really want to see Mandy. I know all these movies
Oh
are
my
so
God.
far behind.
Okay, forget the other ones. Just watch Mandy. that's that's your homework. Watch Mandy.
Yeah.
And actually, I have one for Amanda, and I'm trying to remember what the name was. I think it's Tucker and someone.
Tucker
Tucker
and
and
Dale.
Dale versus Evil.
Sorry,
Is it Tucker and Dale versus Evil or something like that? Or
Yeah.
Tucker and Dale versus
Tucker and
Evil.
Dale.
I saw that in the theater, and that was a blast.
yeah,
It was a blast.
that's a great comedy horror.
That's a great comedy horror. There you go, Amanda. We got one for you.
I'm gonna have to like make a list.
Heather Fitzgerald says, "I can't believe no one had said the OG Pet Cemetery. I still have nightmares." Yeah.
Actually, I'll say this. This is a controversial thought. I like. I'm saying this a lot. Sorry. That's controversial. Pet Cemetery 2.
It's all right. It's all right.
I think it's better than part 1.
All right. I'm gonna take you off the stream.
It's got
Come
It's got Clancy
on.
Brown.
Come on.
It's like I don't know. It's got like so much crazy stuff in it. It's rewatch it.
Little Gage with the knife with the scalpel. Ugh.
You have Tom Clancy. You have Clancy Brown. You have a wolf, half woman dream. You know,
I might have to revisit it. I saw it. I can't remember it too much.
Edward Furlong, a potato truck accident. It's got everything.
You got me with potato truck accident. I'm in.
Potato truck.
Potato truck for the win. Yeah, that's fair.
Same director too.
Was it?
Yeah. She directed both of them, and she wrote the second one.
I think Pet Sematary was my first Stephen King novel that I read too. The novel's terrifying. It's great. Jamie says little Gage is adorable and creepy. Yeah. Adorable in the beginning of the movie. Not so much at the end of the movie. Last 2 minutes, guys. Last 2 minutes. Let's do a last minute walkabout. Who's ready? Who's ready to show theirs?
I guess I am.
You ready? All right, Jonathan. Jonathan steps up. Boom. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Very cool. Oh, I like the little gravestones in the back and everything in the mud. Awesome, man.
Thanks.
Killer piece. All right, let's head over to Amanda, the Mando. Yes. I love how you do the chainsaw. That's cool.
Thank you. I still have like a few more kind of areas on color. So I'll finish that up after the stream's over and then post send you a scan of it when it's done.
Perfect. That's awesome. Very good.
Thank you.
All right. And the Becka?
Yeah. I'll just move the camera over.
Oh, that's so good.
That's so good.
Thank you. Here we go.
Has Michael Ironside ever done a bad movie?
Nope.
He's so good.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't realize. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. So the only movie I knew him in was Free Willy. So just finding out this was him, I'm like, no. Well, I was like, okay, that makes sense.
I didn't even know he was in Free Willy.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. Him, Free Willy.
Yeah, he was Jester in Top Gun. He was the drill sergeant in what's that sci-fi movie? Something Troopers.
Starship Troopers.
Starship Troopers. Yeah, he was like so many great things.
Yeah.
He's been in.
He's super good at playing the bad guy.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, it's 10 o'clock, guys. Thank you so much for doing this. for the folks that have been watching, thank you for sticking around. Check all of these very talented artists' stuff online. We'll put some links below to check that out. And if you feel so inclined, you could also check out the current Kickstarters. Again, Becca's in her last couple of days for hers. Gianna. Do I say that right? Is it Gianna or Gianna?
I pronounce it Gehenna. Based on,
Gehenna. Okay, Gehenna.
I guess until someone else corrects me, that's what I'm going with.
Gehenna.
Yeah.
And if you feel so inclined as well, I would appreciate a nod over at Dracula videos as well. I think you will really enjoy it when you get it back. All right, guys, that's it. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Have a good night.
Cheers.
Stay tuned. Next week we'll have another one. So take care.
See you.
Bye.